In today's video, I'm going to show you how to fix the Odoo internal server error 500 step by step using simple checks that work for most Odoo setups. This error can be frustrating because it usually appears suddenly and blocks access to your Odoo instance, whether you're on self-hosted, cloud, or a demo environment. The good news is that in many cases, this error can be resolved quickly without deep technical changes. If you're running a business on Odoo or developing with it, this guide will save you time and stress. And before we dive in, if this video helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Odoo tutorials and fixes. Alright, let's get started. The very first thing you should do when you see an internal server error 500 in Odoo is simply refresh the page. I know this sounds basic, but temporary server glitches, session timeouts, or cached errors can trigger this message. Refresh the page once or twice, and if you're logged in, try logging out and logging back in. In some cases, especially on demo or shared servers, this alone can resolve the issue. If refreshing doesn't work, the next step is to update your modules. Head over to the Odoo backend and go to Settings. From there, make sure developer mode is enabled if needed, and then look for the option to update or refresh the apps list. Outdated or partially installed modules are one of the most common causes of internal server error 500 in Odoo. When modules are not synced properly with the database, Odoo can crash when loading certain pages. Updating modules ensures that all dependencies are aligned with your current Odoo version. After updating modules, the next thing you want to check is file permissions. This step is especially important if you're running Odoo on a Linux server or VPS. Incorrect permissions on Odoo files, add-ons, or log directories can prevent the server from reading or writing required data, which results in a 500 error. Make sure the Odoo user has proper read and write permissions on the add-ons folder, configuration files, and the Odoo log directory. If you recently moved files, restored a backup, or deployed new code, this step is critical. Next, let's talk about database-related issues. Database errors are another major reason behind Odoo internal server error 500. If your database connection fails, Odoo cannot load any data and immediately throws a server error. Check that your database service is running correctly and that the credentials in your Odoo configuration file are accurate. Also ensure the database hasn't reached storage limits and that there are no corrupted tables. If you recently installed or removed a module, it may have left the database in an inconsistent state, which can also trigger this error. At this point, if the error is still present, I highly recommend checking the Odoo server logs. The logs usually give a clear explanation of what's causing the internal server error, whether it's a Python traceback, missing dependency, permission issue, or database failure. Reading the logs might sound intimidating, but even a quick glance can point you in the right direction and save hours of guessing. Once you've gone through these steps, refresh your Odoo page again and test the system. In most cases, one of these fixes will resolve the internal server error 500 and get your Odoo instance back online. And that's it. You now know how to troubleshoot and fix the Odoo internal server error 500 using practical, beginner-friendly steps. If this video helped you out, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more Odoo fixes, tutorials, and optimization tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.